What Black history means to me is exactly who I am and where I've come from. I know growing up, white people will call me black, black people will call me white, but at the end of the day, I know I'm black and I love being black and everything that it entails with.
Black history means me. It explains who I am as a person. You can't really know who you are and where you come from as far as in your culture if you don't know where you've been. So Black history means everything to me because it is me.
Black history to me is about knowing your identity, knowing where our ancestors came from, and gives you about a better appreciation of yourself. As an African American female, I want to know what my ancestors went through. I want to know what the slaves, this, and my history they went through because it helps me to form a better conception about life, and you just be a little bit more proud of where you're from. So that's why Black history means that much to me.
Hey, who that right there? Brittney? Oh, she the smart fly one. Fly? Yeah. Barbee? 2 words. Boss shit. Randi, diva from Texas, college girl. Oh, these ladies looking mighty fine. What's good, Atlanta?
Hey everybody, it's your girl Barbee and I'm going to bring you the drink of the day. Now, this is a very simple drink and it's very sexy. It's called a champagne float. Real easy ingredients. You need some champagne or pink Moscato in this case. You need your sugar ice cream and you're going to need some sugar to go around the rim to keep it sexy. Let's taste this drink because y'all know I like tasting the drinks. I don't know by chance that's why they asked me to do drink of the day from here on out, but we're going to just taste this drink. Oh yes, this will definitely set the mood, right?
On today's Sip on This, y'all know Valentine's Day just passed, right? Guess who got a sugar mama that bought his tail a white Rolls Royce? For Valentine's Day, why did you do that? We'll talk about it. And then number 2, just because he's in love with Janae Aiko, it didn't stop his behind from getting slapped. We'll get into that as well. And then lastly, well, Katie, I guess we all know that the lesbo secrets are a true thing. It's going to be a good segment on Sip on This. So, Barbee, this drink is amazing.
It is. Yes, it's so good. And like I said, the ingredients were really cheap and tasty. Cheap and tasty is a good thing.
That is saving money in lives, okay?
And I'm not going to really disclose that this is my second cup because they always try to
Everybody-
seem like I'm an alcoholic and I'm not. I just make good drinks, okay?
Okay, well, while we sip on these delicious drinks, y'all listen to the Sip on This, girl, right?
Ooh, tell me the tea, girl.
So first of all, hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. If not, Jesus loves you.
It was
But listen,
fair.
guess who had a bomb ass? Let me say that.
Yeah.
Who had a bomb Valentine's Day, right? What's his one name? Master P. Did you know he got a sugar mama? The girl was like, she got to be like 60 or 70, but she bought her a 26.
Sugar mama.
She's a sugar mama. Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Is she really 60?
Right.
Well, first of all, his ass is 50, so she has to be a sugar mama. She got to be.
She's 70. Max,
So,
you know you
but
wrong.
what she bought him now was a 2016 all-white $270,000 Rolls Royce.
Ask her and
She said go hard.
Ask her because I know her. Okay, what do we ask her? Brittney? Oh, ask
Call
her.
her right now. Call her right now.
No, that's really nice. I wish I had someone to buy me a Rolls Royce for Valentine's
I
Day.
Well, we
wish
already asked her, so we need to get it done.
Okay.
I'll take a car. You can give me a 2017 Toyota Camry. I'm just playing.
Damn, the girl, bye. Girl, they're moving on. Oh, go, what?
Free?
For who?
A new
I never like this free. You know he been putting in that wire.
Unfortunately, when we talk about money and gifts, we get a little caught up. And then...
And then she took me to the next topic.
Yeah,
No,
and
the
then-
second thing. So y'all know that this dude, he's all in love with Janae Aiko. Big Sean. And guess what happened to his ass?
What?
Slapped. He was in the middle of a book signing and a fan came up, slapped him in the face, and security telling him to do it.
I'm like Detroit. You should have got
It
slapped.
happened in New York though. Like your security team is whack and they let you get slapped. I don't know why he did it, but I thought it was kind of funny because I love Big Sean and he act like he's so tough, but
I
you
do
get slapped.
it. You get slapped.
You can't be tough, you got slapped. You got a whole slap.
Okay, but listen. How somebody comes to you, you're signing the thing. How do you know they got
I know
slapped?
you're gonna think, hey.
No, I want to see the after face. Like, what did you do after the slap? Yeah, what did you do after the slap? That'll show if you're really from Detroit, Big Sean. I'm
Yeah, you know, these are our Detroit, well, Michigan,
Michiganders.
Michigan.
Michiganders. Yes.
I never knew that. All right, yeah, that's enough. So anyway, we ain't country.
We all know where Randy's from. You might not know where me and Brittney's from, but you know where Randy's from.
Right?
Moving on, and then the last topic, guys. I know you guys are Real Housewives of Atlanta fans. Y'all know the cat out the bag that Candy is a lesbian.
Why are you guys so surprised?
I mean, now, according to what she said, she was like, I mean, I've messed with a girl, but I'm not a lesbian. But her and this whole Shamia thing, I can't wait till today when that come out, because we need to know. But it would bother me if y'all saw the show. Portia, who said that? Who said that? It was you.
Yeah. But at first, Portia, I don't even want to talk about her. I never did like her. When she came on first, she was too.
She was weak. She was weak. Yeah.
Then she came back like move bitches, and now you see them talking about Candy. I fuck with Candy. Candy been the only one that's been cool the whole time.
Candy been acting.
But if you like girls, shout out to you.
Yeah, she has nothing here.
But nevertheless, I'm going to take too much time on a little sip on this show. But that is the gossip. That's what's trending. Y'all come in for next week or the next time we meet up. A lot more to talk about. Happy sipping.
Valentine's Day to women is so important. We take it sometimes to a whole nother level. Especially those of us who are single, i.e. me. So today we're going to be having a Valentine's Day rewind. So ladies, how was your Valentine's Day?
Barbee.
Randy. We'll go with Randy and your awesome.
So my Valentine's Day is going to be like taboo, but I'm pretty sure the person I'm going to keep it taboo from does not watch the show.
Yeah.
So Valentine's Day was cute. You know, my friend, he got a nice little hotel downtown, and you know, we drank, we had food, takeout, and you know, just a nice, fun night.
Well, I'm glad you had fun. Did you have a nice Valentine's?
I actually did have a okay Valentine's Day, but you know, I just decided after this year I'm not celebrating it anymore.
Why?
Because I just don't want to. I think it's just overrated.
That's what you said here. So why is it overrated, Devin?
I think it's overrated because I think that it can cause turmoil in healthy relationships, which I hope you're going to give me some more dating tips later on about that. But a healthy relationship, you know, you have this understanding, you guys are friends, and then he doesn't come through and you feel some type of way.
Yes, that happens a lot.
So that's why I'm like, I think that day I'm just going to push under the rug for a couple years. Hopefully not too long.
Well, mine
soon, but we're going to talk about that either.
mine was definitely interesting. So the day started off being a little rough.
Right.
But not because, like I said, we make it such a big deal, and just because it's like the time you realize, hey, I'm alone. So
Awareness Day.
Exactly. So it does make you you get to work, everybody's getting flowers and stuff.
I know, right?
So you're like, but whatever. So what I did is I set up a thirst trap on Instagram. It worked out perfect. Her thirst trap had me. I was thirsty.
Everybody
A thirst trap is basically, it's a social media thing. So once you put something out, all the men just jump in your inbox, especially once you talk to them. And it made me feel so loved and empowered.
Did it really?
Yes, like everybody loves me.
It made me thirsty, y'all. I had to I was scrolling down, I was like, wait, damn, Brittney, what's up, girl? What you hyping
That's
up?
why sometimes I set out thirst traps.
Oh God.
So my Valentine's actually wasn't that bad. It ended up being awesome. I had like 5 dates that I didn't go on that one. I went home and went to sleep.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So that's all
I like that. That sounds healthy though. At least you balanced it out.
Ask her how many of these are online dating friends.
Oh.
Some of them. Some of them were guys I actually met.
So do you feel like, have y'all like more successful with this whole Valentine's Day in your past with these dudes that maybe you found online, or actually that you met at a store somewhere, like you met out and about?
Well,
like I wonder.
I didn't get any online V-Day dates, things like that. And the guys that I did meet online with hints, Tinder, swipey, they were, I just weren't feeling them, especially the don't call me a Nick, and then he called me a Nick.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Oh yeah, him. But no, all my days kind of just got popping. So this is like the first year that I've really been able to experience.
You think it just got popping?
It like the last 2 years.
Well, people are comfortable to I think say, hey, I do online.
Right, people were trying to hide that stuff.
Well, it was like lame to do.
Yeah, like my dad found his wife on online. No, actually on what's that one?
Christian.
Oh, you mean
Black Planet.
I'm so drama. You mean
Black Planet?
No, you mean black people mean.
No, I mean Black Planet, honey. Hey, Daddy.
Yeah. So I mean, all my days is new, but I just think that one thing I just want to make sure everyone is aware of, like, do not allow Valentine's Day, like she said, it's overrated. Do not allow Valentine's Day to make or break your attitude, because you have friends, you have family, people love you, and sometimes, you know what I used to do? I would go buy myself something nice.
Yeah.
I like that concept.
Yeah, like I it's like maybe it's some shoes I really wanted, and I'll say, I'm gonna go buy these shoes for myself. I'm not gonna wait for somebody else to buy them.
I have a suggestion for you that I just came up with this. Why don't you have a sex day? Instead of getting presents and candy and chocolate, why don't you just get together? You do your role play if you want, you know.
But if you're single, how do you do that?
Because there's always somebody willing.
There's always somebody willing.
I'm pretty sure.
Worst Valentine's Day ever. Randi.
Well, you know, that's funny you say that. So, the one I'm going to talk about is like the one from last year, you know, from me and my ex. This is the last show I'm going to talk about his ass too, okay?
Yeah.
Because I know like he's getting too much credit. Anyway, I don't like this on the floor, y'all. Anyway, my last Valentine's Day, he came down to Atlanta, and that's when I had all this stuff planned out for him. And for one, he came dressed like a bum. Like, I'm trying to be cute. You got a Western t-shirt, you get mad, but I'm like, look what you wearing. So a lot of he felt like my true colors came out. He, you know, talked down, said a lot of bad stuff. Atlanta changing you. Like, we was fighting, like literally arguing on Valentine's Day. Slept in 2 separate rooms. So it was just like, it was just horrible. And then 4 months later, we're not together. So in this Valentine's Day,
that's sad.
why is it sad?
Because Brittney must be in a relationship. She was born to be
Well,
married.
speaking of everybody else who had worse Valentine's Day, you know, for the Randy's reality segment, I went out to the live points and I asked some people what did they think about Valentine's Day, what was the worst one, and a lot of other good, funny questions. Let's take a look. And it's time for Randy's reality. So for our Valentine's Day rewind show, I'm here at Little 5 Points with all these lovely, beautiful people. I'm about to get in that business. I'm about to ask them, what was your worst Valentine's Day? Or how long should you be dating before you buy them a gift for Valentine's Day? So let's get into it. All right, guys, so I'm here with Alan, Dan, Rob, and Ricky, all from Maryland. Hey, Maryland.
Hey, that's good.
So as we talk up and use our manly voices, the question is, how long do y'all feel like I should be dating a chick before you buy her something for Valentine's Day?
I'll say a year.
A year?
Yeah.
Boy, get the hell out of here.
Generally in the past, I'm not really a big B-Day celebrator. It's not that important to me.
Why? Because girls do not say that, Gabby,
I don't
so
know.
why?
Like flowers, I don't know, they die.
They do die. Like, hell, that's a 3 day.
I mean, I feel like you can buy a gift at any time, honestly. It's just a gesture to show you that you care.
But on
right?
Valentine's Day, how long do you feel before that one? That's got this big old hoop-hop array around it.
I mean, you go for the first one. Why not, you know?
So if y'all been talking like a day, you'll get her something?
Oh, a day. Okay, my bad. Okay, so let me...
Right, because I'm
Okay.
like, Okay, Marilyn, well, like you said, we got 6 months, we got a year, we got
6 months.
6 months.
6 to 12 months.
If it's 3 months, I'm
for a
gonna
year.
take her to a museum. I'm gonna get her a favorite
A
flowers.
museum.
I'm gonna take her out to her
Ricky,
favorite restaurant.
You get all the hoes for that, don't you, Ricky? Because I bet you do. See, y'all need to take notes from Ricky. Okay, well, gentlemen, I thank you guys so much for your time. Keep it locked. On to the next one.
So in my segment of drama, love, and relationships, today we are going to be discussing the dating process, which I would like to call myself survival of the fittest. Now, when you've been in a relationship for a long time and you end up getting back into the dating scene in 2017, it ain't no joke. So I have 3 tips that I came up with to help me control my emotions. Number 1, make sure that you do not have a reaction for everything. Like, sometimes it's okay to just chill, think about it, take 5 breaths, and then deal with the situation. Men come into the situation immediately knowing that we're going to be emotional. So you be different. Don't be emotional or not as emotional. This does not mean that you are like a robot. This just means that you deal with certain things a certain way, or sometimes don't deal with it at all. If you're not in that situation that is worth approaching, don't approach it. Number 2, stop talking so much. Stop telling them everything you don't like, what you do like. Just be quiet. Because I think that it becomes overkill, and they immediately think that, oh, she's trying to like take me to be her girlfriend today, and it's not always like that. I just want to make sure that we are on the same page of communicating. So let's just try just not to talk so much and leave some mystery to ourselves. And number 3 is ignore his ass. Don't always be so available. Like, it's okay to not answer the phone sometimes. They don't answer the phone for us every time we call them, so you don't answer the phone sometimes. It just seems like if we continue to keep calling them and we continue to initiate dates, it makes them feel like we are chasing them. The Bible says when a man finds a good woman, he finds a good thing. So you need to let him chase you. Men like the proud. They like to have some type of chase. Don't be the girl that makes it like too hard, I'm too hard to get. But at the end of the day, make sure that you are still someone who is not on him all the time. Stop thinking about him. Find something else to do. Read a book. Go for a walk. Lose weight. And that always works. So these are my 3 tips for everyone to survive the dating game, because I'm telling you, it is not no joke. So if your man good, stop cheating on him, because you don't want to get back in this game. Until next time, thank you, and drama love relationship. I'll see you next time.
So I hope you guys enjoyed our Valentine Rewind show. I think it was awesome, ladies.
Yes.
Got some good drinks, helpful tips, and a dose of the Randi reality.
Yes, but I am gonna try Brittney's tip and ignore these men. Ignore him. Be busy. Thank you, Miss Nicole.
Well, you know, I come from experience. But we definitely thank you guys for tuning in once again. I hope you did take something from this, and happy belated Valentine's Day from the Girls Who Sipping with the Girls. Bye.
Now, when it comes to keeping it sexy for my man, I definitely like to show skin. That's walking around the house in little itty bitty stuff. Hell, walking around the house naked. I think it's really nice to be chased.
So y'all really wanna know how I keep it sexy for my man? Here's the hint, ladies. Shave it all off. No hair. You know, wax your box, your butt, my arms, my legs, all of that. They don't like no hair. Makes a nice, pretty kitty.
How do I keep it sexy for my man? So basically, what I do is I make sure that I am using all my spontaneous behavior. And I make sure that when he comes home, I might have on a robe with nothing on and some heels, so we can get it popping for the evening. But you always have to keep that romance, because, you know, somebody else